Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Cherry. Today, our video features the following exciting content.
Divorce rumors finally settle. 3 key details from Tang Yan's appearance at Babaoshan confirm Luo Jin's earlier statements. As the cold wind swept through the solemn grounds of Beijing's Babaoshan cemetery, one quiet appearance overturned 6 months of persistent divorce rumors. When Tang Yan, dressed in black, face masked, arrived to attend her father-in-law's farewell ceremony, every accusation of separation for over a year and marital crisis began to crumble. For months, gossip accounts had spun claims out of thin air, IP locations, lack of public interaction, fewer photos together, turning trivial details into sensational narratives. But the marriage that Luo Jin once described as 2 trees standing side by side, their roots intertwined beneath the soil, shielding each other from the wind, was quietly reaffirmed through 3 simple gestures from Tang Yan. The first gesture was the traditional act of receiving the mourning cloth. In northern funerals, daughters-in-law often wear a white hemp ribbon. As soon as Tang Yan stepped out of the car, Luo Jin's aunt approached with the cloth. She immediately loosened her high ponytail, allowed the elder to fix the ribbon for her, then bowed deeply in return. Every movement was calm, respectful, and unforced, completely free of celebrity self-consciousness. It was not a performance, but proof of belonging. Only true family members instinctively honor such customs. Only a stable marriage allows her to stand there openly as a daughter-in-law. The second gesture came at the foot of the steps beside the memorial portrait. When the ceremony ended, Luo Jin, carrying his father's framed photo, was visibly shaken. Tang Yan, already near the car, immediately turned back, positioning herself half a step behind him. She suddenly reached out to support the bottom of the frame, her knuckles turning white from the effort. She released her hand only after he regained balance, never once seeking the camera. This silent support carried more weight than any public display of affection. What outsiders misread as living apart was simply division of duties. Luo Jin had paused work to care for his father in Beijing, while Tang Yan juggled shooting schedules and childcare in Shanghai, but traveled to the hospital whenever she could to deliver meals in company. The third gesture was her careful attention to her mother-in-law. During the burial, Luo Jin was overwhelmed by grief and unable to tend to anything else, so Tang Yan stayed close behind, steadying the elderly woman with firm, protective hands. Her slow steps and quiet reassurances were witnessed by all relatives present. Equally telling was the presence of Tang Yan's own parents, who came to pay their respects and offered a heartfelt funeral couplet, yet another sign that the families remain closely connected. While outsiders obsessed over IP locations and no online interactions, these families were working together to shoulder illness, loss, and responsibility. Luo Jin once said that a good marriage doesn't need to be performed for the cameras. At this farewell ceremony, Tang Yan issued no clarifications, no interviews, no statements, yet her 3 actions alone shattered every rumor: a respectful bow, a half-step of silent support, and the firm grip guiding her mother-in-law. What the public interpreted as cold distance was simply the couple prioritizing family during a time of illness. What was spun as estrangement was, in reality, 2 adults carrying the weight of life side by side. The wind howled over Babaoshan, rustling the white mourning ribbon. And in that wind, Tang Yan and Luo Jin demonstrated something simple but profound: marriage is not a hot search topic, nor a performative gesture on social media. It is the certainty of standing beside each other when life is at its hardest. That, indeed, is the truth about marriage that Luo Jin never misunderstood.
If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.